One of my favorite recipes, because of being, when you're a mainly raw vegan, protein and fat are a huge concern. And the thing is they don't have to be, because you have everything you need in nature. You just have to mix it well.
Yes, protein. This is a good conversation.
Yeah, protein and fat. Those are the two things that people worry about the most. And they don't have to be, because if you mix any of these following things that I'm about to say, I've fed this thing to like burly men and sustained them for an entire day. They couldn't finish the meal, and they were surprised that they actually couldn't finish a raw vegan meal and be full by the time they got to the bottom of the bowl.
Really? Do tell.
Yeah, I tell. Here you go. You can take just one avocado. Thinking whether for an average person, just a regular sized avocado, squash it. Put some garlic in there. Garlic is good to fend off diseases and stuff like that. But if you don't like it, then you don't have to put it in.
I love garlic.
Me too. It just makes every meal.
Everything. My juices. I gotta have it.
You can fix anything with garlic.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Then put some, preferably some Himalayan salt, something more organic, not the regular table salt that we have, but try to get something that has more minerals in it. Some herbs and spices. Mix that with the avocado and the garlic, and then put that in a bowl. And then on top of that, chop a handful of cherry tomatoes. If you don't have cherry tomatoes, then any other tomato will do.
Oh, is this Izzy's guacamole?
Guacamole, yes.
Okay, good.
It'll sustain anybody.
Yes. Continue.
And then the juices from the tomatoes will seep into the avocados. That in itself is divine. On top of that, you can chop a little bit of papaya, a little bit of apple, like half an apple. Everything is finely chopped. The more finely you chop it, the more you chew it, the better your body will absorb it. Some parsley. I love parsley. That's another ingredient that will fix absolutely any type of meal. You can put a little bit of you can put a little bit of onion. I don't usually do, because onion and garlic, that will just kill the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Do one or the other. Try not to mix both.
It'll keep the boys at bay, that's for sure. How's it going, baby?
What else do I put in there? Definitely tons of nuts and seeds. I consume on average, probably about 7 different types of nuts and seeds a day. You don't always have to blend them, but if you blend them, it's better. But anything from, I'm obsessed with pecans. Pecans for me are just divine. I love cashews, almonds. That's all the stuff that I put into my salads. Maybe some peanuts. What's that?
Pistachios, sunflower seeds, pine nut seeds.
Sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, sesame seeds, hemp seeds,
pine nut
seeds.
Flax, yeah.
Even because I drink lemon, I drink about 2 or 3 lemons a day, and swallow the seeds. Don't get rid of them. They have, I think it's B12, which is a very rare vitamin. That's you can't really buy it. Don't quote me whether it's B12 or not, but it's this very rare vitamin that is not always. You can't always find it in a store. It's in all the seeds in our fruits and vegetables.
Really? Because I heard that
fruits have seeds, like in apples. If you can chew your apple seeds.
Really? Because I heard that there is arsenic in our apple seeds and that it's not good. So are you saying that this is something that's not true?
In the small quantities that it has in the seeds, it is good for you.
Okay, so just don't chew on a lot of them constantly. Then it's not good. Too much of that makes sense.
Yeah,
I thought the seeds would be good for us, but you can't digest them. You can never digest seeds. You'll always poop it out with fertilizer, fertilizer around it, kind of a thing.
What you can do is, like, when you're putting, lemon water, when you're squeezing the lemon for your lemon water, and you want to take maybe a couple of those seeds, blend them with your nuts, and put that on your salad. So everything can be consumed. Seeds are life. So there are ingredients in seeds that you can't find in any other type of food, and that's something that I think is worth investigating and try it because it does have vitamins that you can't find anywhere else. And what else do I put? Yeah, just any type of seeds. On top of that, we just totally derailed from
It's
that
okay.
recipe.
Did you put any? It's okay. People who watch my videos are familiar with me and how I am, and I go off in random tangents. They're used to it. But what about assorted spices? Do you use any particular spices in your?
Yes. First, you want to put some oil in there as well, because yes, avocados have fats, but being raw, vegan, and 125 pounds, I need a lot of fat. So I usually drench my salads in olive oil. I don't cook, but when I do cook, I use grapeseed oil. That's the oil that does not change its molecular structure under heat. Either grapeseed oil or coconut oil. If you choose to cook, use those two oils. But I mainly stick to olive oil because I'm predominantly raw. But do not cook on olive oil because it does change its molecular structure, and then your body has a hard time digesting it. But in terms of seeds and spices, I use Himalayan salt, cayenne pepper, chili powder. Those two really speed up your blood, and they add heat to your body, and they're good for, I don't want to say weight loss, but they do kind of speed up your circulation, and your metabolism goes up a little. Yeah, I find that the best way to just consume any of these things is through food. I personally don't take any supplements, but I'm not against them. I don't promote them, but I'm not against them. I understand that some people really believe in them. I find in my own life they're not necessary. If you mix your food well and properly, there's absolutely everything on the planet, especially with globalization. You can get any type of ingredient that you want, whenever you want it, and you can mix things however you want in order to stay healthy all year long. So, just sprinkling a little bit of cayenne pepper into your salad, I think is good enough. And honestly, any types of herbs and spices, try it out. Try your palate. Every time you go grocery shopping, try to remember to buy something new. Just one thing, and see how it fits into your diet. That's what I try to do. I don't always do it, but that's what I try to do. And I've discovered some interesting combinations that way.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Izzi. Is there anything else you would like to share before we close?
In terms of food, I think we covered quite a lot today.
I think so too. All right. Thank you so much. I will have you back on. There's so many different things I want to discuss with you. So you will see more of Izzi in the future, guys. And I'll include your website underneath as well, so people can learn a bit more about you too, if you like.
I'll be so shocked to find out I'm an illustrator. Why is she talking about food?
It doesn't matter. We come from all different walks of life, and we, feel drawn towards raw foodism. So
yes, so we should probably have a disclaimer here. I am not a nutritionist. I know absolutely nothing that a professional or a doctor knows about nutrition. The only advice I do give to people is take advice from people only if they're living the lifestyle that you want. If they look the way you want to look, if they act and talk the way you want to act and talk, if you're an artist and you admire someone and they're performing the way you'd always want to perform, then take advice from them. So before you go and listen to a doctor or whatever, really take a look at the way they're living their life and if they're the epitome of health to you. But other than that, really, I'm not a professional. So this is just the stuff that works for me.
Well said, and this is why I love you so much. This is why I love her, guys. Look at her way with words. All right, thank you so much, and we'll talk to you again shortly.
Okay. It was nice talking to you. Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome.